Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin. Cancer. Something inside is missing, and we don't know what that is. There is something that feels empty about your emotions. Feel your situation is somewhat compromised. Your emotions are little a little all over the place. I'm going to dig a little deeper to see what this is, find out what's going on, of course. I will say, Cancer, for whatever you're doing this week, try not to act on impulse. This that is one thing to avoid, and it is one of the biggest parts of your week. If you can avoid doing this, then you're able to get past the setbacks or unforeseen challenges. Anything of the sort, you can get straight past that. You are preparing for something that you didn't realize you weren't ready for. Could this be a trip? Could this be a new project, work related? It really just opens up to all areas of your life. If it is work related, it may be something new that you're starting, beginning to work with, and you just don't know what to expect, although you thought you did. It could be the new relationship that you've there's a new relationship as well. It's showing me that you sort of started out, but then we have these doubts that are there are doubts. Is this person the right person for you? You're questioning a lot. It's not really it's what I'm going to say to you is it's not even one area of your life. It could be most areas of your life. It could be your financial, your income. It could be work as well as your relationships. I don't want to rule out any one of them. If it's not one of those areas of your life, it could be indeed every single one of them. You're noticing change, and it's constant. And it might be so overwhelming you don't know what to do with it. There's this new energy that's come in, it's taken over, or something's happened, something's shifted, something's made me feel something that I perhaps haven't felt before. Perhaps I have, but not for. It's been a while. Some sort of feeling has come over me, and I really don't know what to do with this, and it's leaving me feeling anxious, or I'm tired, but I've barely done anything. I've barely. I haven't lifted a finger today, but I feel so tired just from thinking about it. Overthinking. It's crazy how this comes through. All right, let's go on. Sort of just trying to see what else I can find for you. You could be struggling to see ahead. Okay, it sounds really crazy, but I'm getting the impression that you're sort of scanning what's in front of you, and you're never quite focusing on the present moment, on the period. At the time, you have a lot of strength in you. You have that fire in your belly, Cancer. You're not impatient. You're making decisions. You're choosing wisely. So there's still a lot of good stuff showing up here, and there are sparks of enthusiasm, inspiration, all that good stuff. Just be mindful not to burn the candle at both ends this week. If you need to stop and you need to think about things, then do so. Just don't go crazy thinking, okay, well, I have to accomplish everything, whatever I planned, whatever I have sitting in front of me. I've got to get through it all. I've got to get it done. I've got to make sure that everybody else is happy around me. You're definitely taking on a lot more than you can chew off. However, I will say credit where credit's due. I think you will do just fine. At the same time, you will be praised for all the hard work. You're very, very diligent. Again, I'm picking up a lot of change within the workplace. Do take your time if you need to. You can afford to. Thank you, Cancer.